I know you're already asking why the Meg again, right? Because anyway, these monsters are said to have gone extinct millions of years ago. But with this new evidence, just maybe the Megalodon may in fact be living somewhere in the deep of our oceans. Like this monster shark that was spotted by a cage diver, and we also have the discovery of prehistoric fish that was long thought to have gone extinct. But first, let's look at what beachgoers discovered washed up on a beach. Number 10. Giant shark found washed ashore. The image you're looking at shows a giant sea creature that was discovered washed ashore on Long Island Beach in New York State. Many people gathered around but could not understand exactly what could have caused the creature to wash up on the shore, let alone precisely identify the creature. Even though some thought it was a whale, after a keen analysis it was realized that it was more of a shark than a whale. Authorities from the New York office of Parks and Recreation arrived while the monster creature was still alive, but it died shortly after. The 26-foot monster that weighed over 2,200 kilos surprised many, even as people failed to understand the cause of its death. The officials noted that it could be a basking shark. After all, basking sharks are the second largest of living sharks and fish in our oceans. So what do you think this creature was? Number 9. Australian cage diving sighting. Any veteran sea diver will tell you that they've seen some giant prehistoric sharks in the ocean, some of which clearly point to the existence of a megalodon. And this group of Australian cage divers is not an exception. The team, through a video posted on Facebook, encountered what can only be termed as one of the most convincing present-day megalodon sightings at Guadalupe Island in Mexico. The creature had an appearance and a body structure that resembles that of a great white, and one of the shark experts in the cage, Mauricio Hoyos Padilla, was courageous enough to give the creature a high five. The video went viral, attracting a lot of attention and was even covered by the Discovery Channel during its 2014 Shark Week program. In the program, the 20-foot creature was described as deep blue. But this has raised a lot of controversies, even as marine biologists dismiss the possibility of the creature being a megalodon. Could this be a megalodon or a deep blue shark? Number 8. The Sea of Cortez. You probably have heard of stories of megalodons, but I guess nothing is as fascinating as the legends about megalodons from the Sea of Cortez or the Gulf of California. I mean, this region reports some of the most thrilling encounters of the Meg. If you're a fisherman in this region, then you can bear witness that encountering a monster shark the size of a megalodon is not anything difficult. In fact, locals have named the monster creature the Black Demon. Back in 2008, one fisherman named Eric Mack and his fellow diver waded into the Sea of Cortez in Mexico when suddenly they witnessed a huge shark whose tail rose about 5 feet out of the water and claimed its body was about 60 feet long. Mack was so shocked and attested that indeed, for the many years he has been diving, he had never witnessed a shark as large as what he saw. This sighting joins many other encounters previously made by other divers who claim the Black Demon is so large, about 60 feet. Well, what other species of shark could be so large if not the Megalodon? I leave it to you to decide. Number 7. Hiding in the Mariana Trench. If there is one mysterious part of the ocean that still baffles scientists, then it must be the famous Mariana Trench. This is undoubtedly the deepest part of the ocean. It's so deep that even natural light can't reach there, but at the same time, the pressure is so high enough to burst a human's organs. Despite this, the Mariana Trench continues to thrive with life. Different species of marine life have adapted to survive in those dark waters. Among them includes tiny fish, sea cucumbers, a giant amoeba, as well as monstrous creatures like the giant squid and the colossal squid, among others. So, the fact that we've not explored the whole Mariana Trench gives us the room to speculate that a megalodon could just have moved into those dark waters and established a permanent home there. Whether that could be true or not, we leave it to the scientists to do their part. Number 6. Unexplored waters. The fact that about 71% of the Earth's surface is water-covered may as well mean that the ocean can be described as the biggest mystery known to humankind. Whether you'll want to agree with that or not is something we could discuss another day, but the reality is that a lot still remains unknown about our oceans. In fact, 80% of our oceans still remain unexplored. The reason such a large area remains unexplored is due to accessibility challenges that arise from inadequate funding and requisite technology, as well as a lack of enough people willing to explore the unknown parts of the ocean. Now, that vast area that remains unexplored leaves us wondering whether a megalodon could be hiding in those other unexplored spaces. That means we cannot entirely rule out that a megalodon is already extinct. Who knows, maybe this monster creature, which is known to inhabit warm coastal waters, might have evolved to survive in some other sections of the deep that we are yet to explore. Number 5. Fossil finds. Although there are several fossil materials that people can find on the seafloor, none of them is easier to find than the shark tooth. You'll know this even without asking because almost all beachside souvenir shops sell at least one necklace with a shark's tooth as a pendant. Now, I know you're probably asking why a shark's tooth is very common, right? Well, marine biologists will tell you that a shark keeps shading teeth after every few weeks and replacing them with new ones. And that's the reason why the seafloor is littered with shark teeth. As much as people have been digging up shark teeth on the ocean floor, the ones that have been discovered in Bakersfield, California have left many people asking questions. These shark teeth are just so much larger than those of an ordinary shark. They measure up to 6 inches and are way too expensive. These fossilized shark teeth leave evidence that a meg might still be existing, because how could these teeth be buried on the ocean floor for the millions of years the Megalodon is said to have gone extinct? Now, if you're still in doubt, then you need to see this. In 1875, 2 Megalodon teeth were discovered during a deep-sea expedition by the HMS Challenger, and they have become a source of controversy even among the scientists. Because after keenly analyzing the 2 sets of teeth, it was realized that they only date between 10,000 to 15,000 years old, which again disproves the claim that Megalodons might have gotten extinct millions of years ago. Number 4. Google Map sightings. Megalodon hunters have come to find Google Maps very instrumental in justifying their belief in the existence of the Megalodon. I mean, the ocean is so vast that getting to explore every section could be a tough task indeed. But with Google Maps, it becomes easier to spot a meg if you so want to. Now, this Google Maps image was recorded off the coast of the Bahamas, and it's just among the many images doing the rounds on the internet claiming to reveal a Megalodon sighting. The Google Earth image shows the silhouette of an extremely large fish. Now, considering that this is a satellite image taken by, well, satellites orbiting the Earth, it is only fair to say that only large things could be visible, like this large shark-like fish. Though some claim the photo is doctored while others claim it could be a whale, analysts think the image could be a clear sign that the meg still exists. Whether there is some truth in this image, I don't know, but I think it could be proof of a meg existence. Number 3. The Brazilian Coast Guard. The fact that you probably have not set your eyes on a Megalodon may as well mean you find these stories about Megalodons odd. But this video that was captured by a camera fitted on a Brazilian Coast Guard helicopter about a decade ago must be enough to convince you to believe in the existence of Megalodons. In this video, the Brazilian Coast Guard was busy on a rescue operation trying to save a drowning swimmer who was swimming off the coastline of Brazil when they suddenly recorded a 60-foot shark swimming just alongside them. If you're keen-eyed enough, you can see the shadow of the monster moving in the water on the right. The footage, which has since gone viral, has been examined by many people who believe it's genuine. However, none of them were able to identify the type of shark, and this leaves us with only one speculation, that it might be a Megalodon. Number 2. The tailless whale. While some evidence of the existence of a Megalodon seems straight on point, some like this one is likely to cause a lot of controversy. And I know that because what is so much bigger in the ocean than a whale? And what monster is this that it can bite a whale in half? This footage, which was recorded in January 2009 by a family in Hawaii, shows a carcass of a whale bitten in half washed ashore. After analysis of the impact of the bite, marine biologists revealed that the whale's tail was bitten off in one bite. The footage has indeed been a point of controversy on the internet. So, what do you think attracted this whale? Number 1. The existence of other prehistoric fish. We all respect scientists for their efforts in making known to us the mystery of this world, but that doesn't mean that they are immune to errors, and especially when it comes to the decision to declare some species extinct. To err is human, and sure enough, recent discoveries of prehistoric fish in the oceans prove that scientists may, in fact, be wrong on the claim that megalodons became extinct millions of years ago. How will you explain this? Because a fish like coelacanth was thought to have gone extinct around 65 million years ago and was only discovered from fossils. But it's surprising the same deep-sea fish was discovered in 1938 off the coast of South Africa, alive and thriving well in the ocean and literally unchanged. Another case is that of a megamouth, which, though being among the largest sharks in the ocean, was not discovered for the first time until 1976 by a US Navy research vessel on the coast of Hawaii. Now this could probably mean even the megalodon could still be hiding somewhere in the deep of the ocean. Thank you for watching.